There is one thing that will make you survive as a software engineer, or rather a software developer, here in Kenya and Africa at large. What am I talking about? I'm talking about something that you will never learn about it in university, in college, not even in boot camps. You will never learn about it. This is something that will skyrocket. It will boost your career to greater heights. This is something that will make you create applications which are acceptable and with high demand in African continent. This is something that will add a lot of value to the kind of applications that you create. What am I talking about? I'm talking about learning how to consume external APIs. And when I mean external APIs, I mean APIs like payment gateway. When I mean payment gateway, I mean something like Lipa na M-Pesa. In most of the applications, especially web applications that you create, if they don't have this feature to enable customers to pay via M-Pesa like here in Kenya, then your application will never be bought by anyone or will never sell. You will still remain to be with that application. Again, another payment gateway. In most cases, clients, they might not use the M-Pesa. They might be using what we refer to as banking APIs. If you are able to consume different banking APIs, you'll be in a good position in future. Again, if you are able, because in most cases, the kind of systems that we create are business-related systems, then if you are able to create a system that is integrated with KRA, when I mean KRA, I mean tax agencies. Like here in Kenya, we have got KRA. When you go to other countries, like in Zambia, we have got ZRA. So if you are able to consume their API and integrate with the system that you are creating, you are in a better position. Again, if you are able to create an application that is integrated with SMS, it can be able to send SMS to update the clients or the customers, you are in a good position. If you are able to work with geocoding APIs, you are in good position. You know, in Africa, majority of the populations normally use Kabambe. Here in Kenya, we call them Kabambe. They are not connected to the internet. So in this case, the best kind of APIs that you can work with, it's USSD. So as a developer, if you know how to create USSD applications, then you are in a better position. So generally, knowing how to consume different types of APIs, especially payment gateway, we call them fintech, and other APIs like geocoding APIs, those ones used in tax, among others, you will always be in a better position. This is something that adds a lot of value to the kind of applications that you normally create. And in most cases, we don't fail because the idea that we are trying to develop application based on it is bad. No, it is because we lack some features which make the applications kind of have additional value to it. And these are kind of the APIs that I'm talking about. Let me just give you a small story about myself. When I graduated back in the days, around 2013, in 2014, it's when I started doing things here and there. 2015, it's when I created my first website. By the time you graduate, or by the time most of the graduates exit universities and colleges, most of us, the only thing that we know is to create just a simple CRUD system. When I mean CRUD system, it's create records, read, update, and delete. But working with external APIs, that is something that in most cases, most people, they've never heard about it. So I created my first website for a client back in 2015. Back then, we used to use HTML table as the layout of the website. So you can imagine putting navbar or menus inside HTML cells, what refers to as the table data. So when you check the website on a small device like a smartphone, the content used to bleed. That is because it cannot fit on the mobile's device screen, then it's used to bleed on the horizontal of the screen. So you have to swipe. Then after that, I came to realize we have things like media queries in CSS. They looked kind of difficult to create them, but I tried. I did another website about using the media queries. Although it never looked good, I ended up learning about WordPress. So I got other clients whom I created websites using WordPress. It looks good, it looked nice back then, but now I had limited challenges because creating e-commerce I used to create using WooCommerce plugin. But now the challenge was to integrate it with Lipa na M-Pesa. I had to get a plugin. But now you are not sure where you are going to get the plugin or whether it's going to work with you or you are just going to lose money. Because in most cases, the plugin up to date, maybe I think it's around 5,000 Kenyan shillings. So it was very, very difficult. So I started my journey to learn on how M-Pesa API, that is Daraja API, how it works. So I maneuvered here and there, got the plugin, worked. I happened also to get deeper and to get to learn how the API works. And it was good. So when I was creating my application from scratch using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, then we have got the PHP backend and MySQL database. I was able now to start creating web applications which can be able to have these features, including SMS and so forth. So through that, I happened to do more projects to more clients, and even the demand happened to get higher. So I felt like it's good to kind of share this knowledge about these APIs. So I tried to do kind of an online webinar, something like that, but the questions were too many. I felt it's easy if I control by just offering it like a course. So in 2021 is when I started the Daraja API Master course. Through that, now it is like over 5 years. Just training so many people all over the world. Like on the YouTube channel, I have got almost over 500,000 about my content revolving around M-Pesa and other things in web applications. And you can imagine that huge number of people who have managed to meet. Now, every year I normally have what we refer to as a special offer. So this August, now we have the special offer of Daraja API Master Course. So if you're willing to learn about these APIs, I still offer them. But this is for someone who is either fresh graduate, but you don't know how to consume these APIs, or maybe you have knowledge in creating web applications, but you have not advanced to a level where you can consume external APIs, because this will save you from months of frustration. Learning how to use the APIs, it is normally frustrating, I can tell you. So things normally keep on changing each and every time. So just to save yourself from this frustration, save your time, I'm always here, and it's going to be something small, like 2 to 4 hours are enough for you to be able to learn how to use them. But for those who don't know how to use them, then feel free. We have got a web design course and we have got web development course. Web design is just HTML and CSS, which is around 6 hours. But web development is 16 hours. So once you get to learn web development, we will incorporate these APIs there. That is M-Pesa, banking APIs, SMS API, USSD. You can imagine all that being packaged there. You get to learn all these things and you'll be good to go. So visit our website www.codestar.co.ke to enroll for that M-Pesa masterclass. See you. Thank you.